What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of It Came from Craigslist. That's not what the title says. Actually, today we're doing something a little bit different. I do like keeping you guys on your toes around here. Today what we're gonna do is I asked my folks over on Patreon and our Discord server to send me videos of their motorcycles. So today we'll be doing It Came from Patreon. So what they've done is they've sent me over a 30 to 45 second clip of the one thing they love most about their bikes and the other thing they love least about their bikes, or I guess the thing they hate the most about their bikes. So should be a lot of fun. If you want an opportunity to join in on these types of things that we do around here, hit the link below, join our Patreon, you can get access to our Discord server, and you can join the fun. It's pretty cool. I think most people who are on there seem to like it a lot, so I hope it's not some big sham that they all got going on and they're all pretending to like me or something like that. So it seems like we're having a good time on there. Without further ado, let's react to some of these clips. I've not seen any of these videos yet. Actually, I saved myself for them. I want to see how they're gonna look and you know just kind of give you guys a real-time reaction to it. So let's pull it up here on the Discord server and let's have some fun. So the fun thing about this is I put a little bit of an incentive behind it. I mentioned to everyone on our Discord server that whoever, I'm gonna pick 2 people from today, and whoever wins is gonna get a Ridge wallet delivered to them, because I have I think like 10 of them sitting here. So I was like, I gotta do something with these wallets. So 2 of these lucky folks are gonna win a wallet today. So let's see who's gonna win. So first up we have Kramer Jeffrey 96. He's gonna show us the best and the worst of his 2004 Triumph 955. Let's check it out.
What's up, guys? This is my 2004 Triumph Speed Triple 955i. It's the best bike in the world. Best thing about it is the sound. Worst thing about it is a pretty common issue with these bikes is that the front brakes tend to be a little squishy. That's because I believe there's something like bad tolerances that are down here in these Nissan calipers that are down here, and it's pretty common on this generation as well as the 1050s. I'll go ahead and get a sound check on it. Don't at me with the V4s though, so I got one of those too. There's my magnet.
Oh, I love that ending. So we have a running joke on our Discord server about how V4s and the VFR 800 is the greatest bike ever made and all this. So I love that twist with the magnet at the end. That was awesome. Thanks so much, Jeffrey. All right, so up next we have Lost Hypnotic. It looks like from the thumbnail is gonna be showing us a mountain bike. I told the patrons that, anything went with today's episode. I was like, dude, you can put up a toaster, and if you don't have a bike, just talk about something, be creative. So let's check out this one.
Hello, my fellow Nooblets. And this is my favorite bike. The best thing about it is that it moves faster than walking. The worst thing about it, however, is that it has no engine to speak of, besides my legs.
That was awesome. Yes, it is faster than walking. That's what I try to tell people. I'm like, dude, because we have a couple guys on our Discord server who have like 125s and 50 cc's and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, you're on 2 wheels and it's better than, schlepping and walking for like half an hour to get somewhere. So I do agree. Up next, we have Jim Moriarty. He made this video in a rush, apparently. It's on a Google Drive link, so let's check this out.
Alright, shout out to Yammie Noob. This is my Ruckus 2016. One thing I like about it is I can go full throttle with it, and that's pretty much everything I have. And actually 2 things I hate is uphills and uphills. It's way too slow when you go to uphill, and it's not fast enough.
Yes, I have heard that from the Ruckuses, that uphill can be a bit of a struggle. You might have to start waddling and getting it up there, so thank you for your entry, I appreciate it. The TRM's got this one for us today. Let's take a look.
Man, you know what I hate about my Ninja 250? It's all the way down in Arizona where I live, not up here in Alaska where I work. And there ain't no way in hell my little 250 is gonna putter its way all the 2,000 miles it takes to get up here. So I'm stuck with this. No 50cc. But you know what I love about my 250? That sweet, sweet MPG, baby. Ain't nothing gonna beat it.
I love that. I like the positivity. I like you staying positive about the 250 life. That was very good. Thank you so much. I'm actually really interested. There's a lot of crossover between guys who ride motorcycles and ride bicycles as well, but then I also think like a bicycle is like probably the most simple and common form of transportation in the world, so it would be weird if we didn't have that. All right, we got here from Castrol. Looks a little cinematic. Let's check this out.
What I like about my bike, she's sharp, yet smooth. She's always prepared and ready to go. There for me when I need her. 300 cc's of pure commuting power. And what I don't like, the lack of torque after 60 miles an hour. But I don't mind. She's perfect for what I need.
That was so high effort, man. Oh my god. I also love how your voice is like boosted to infinity. The game is set so high. I love that. That was very good. Thank you so much. That was really, really funny. All right, up next we have... oh no, it came from Kratz. That's a Busa, of course. Toucan to Man, the guy that one of the dudes that I was at Road Atlanta with, submitted for his 675, his Daytona. I'm very excited to see it. The thumbnail has Rossi on it, so it's probably gonna be pretty good. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, Toucan to Man here. Behind me is my 2007 Triumph Daytona 675 track bike. One thing I like about it is, well, let's be honest, it's a Daytona. Everything's great. One thing that's not so great though is, well, let's be honest, it's a Daytona. So every time you want to start it, you basically have to make a sacred pilgrimage to Mecca and say a prayer to Lord Rossi, hoping that it's going to start.
Oh man, it's super funny because we were chatting about this at Road Atlanta about how the first gen Daytonas have like all kinds of weird electrical gremlins and other odd things. I actually had a bit of an issue with my Daytona as well, my very first one, with an electrical problem, so they're kind of known for that. But we love them anyways because they have that wonderful sweet, sweet triple. Thank you, Toucan Man. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, Riding with John. Awesome. We've got a upload here from him. We've had one from him before, so let's see. Let's see this one.
What's up, JM fam? Riding with John here. This is the 2015 Honda CBR 300R. My favorite thing about this bike is just the little engine. It gets 65 miles per gallon, and you know, it's enough bike for me to handle as a beginner, and not too much more. This is my least favorite thing about this bike, this R2 unit. It doesn't do much other than hold a rain jacket. But, you know, all in all, this bike's alright.
Oh, what was that one frame clip back there? Oh no, now I gotta know. I think it says, I'm a Star Wars. Wow, that was such a deep, I know you put that on purpose, that tiny little one frame at the end. You could have just done that. Dude, I think the R2-D2 that's gotta be my favorite thing about that bike. That's awesome. I've never seen an R2-D2 tail bag light up thing. That was actually kind of cool. I like that. So that was awesome. 2 for 2 on CBR 300s. We have a lot of Honda boys on our Discord server, that's for sure. But Honda's also really popular. All right, here we go. User Spike, not Spite, but also now known in the past as Trevor St. McGoodbody. He is just one of our greatest meme lords, one of our moderators, a wonderful soul on our Discord server. Let's see what he's given us. The title of this video is The Yeeter Scepter, the Yammie Noob submission number 2. I'm very excited to watch this. Let's take a look.
Damn, CGMC. Back at it again with the red Honda. Last time I talked about my favorite thing about the BFR 800, very fast racing 800 horsepower, is the fact that it burbles like a muscle car. My next favorite thing is the reason for that burble. The VTEC. Below 6,500 RPMs, it's a nice street cruiser high mileage. And then beyond 6,500, it turns into an SR71 Blackbird. Check it out for yourself. Yikes!
The prophecy is true.
That was pretty good, man. That got me. I love that. That was very, very funny. I don't really have anything else to say about it other than I greatly, greatly appreciated that, and that was awesome. I'm really excited to see, because I think our user Spite also submitted his VFR, so we'll have to compare the battle of the VFRs. That was really good though. Let's catch our next entry here. We have it from Rav. Let's take a look. I think that's a little e-bike, so let's see.
So, I don't have a motorcycle, but I do have this here. Fancy Super 73 Z1. One thing I like about it, it completely got me hooked and convinced me to want to buy a motorcycle. So hopefully I'm going to do that next year. One thing I don't like about it, however, currently isn't fixed, these bent forks, and kind of the fact that it tops at 20 miles an hour. But other than that, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm actually interested in picking up an e-bike myself. I believe this is an e-bike. They're super fun, man. Honestly, even as a motorcyclist, I was like super into it when I rode one. It's a great way to get around town. It, obviously doesn't, emit any gases, which is cool. I'm an eco-friendly yam, so pretty awesome. Those forks are hella bent though. Holy crap. I would definitely get that to take a look at. But I don't even think you can really consider those like, they are the forks because they're the components at the front, but they don't suspend, so I don't know if it's a huge deal. Your geometry has changed, which might be problematic, but overall, like, I think you can still ride it. But cool little bike, man, honestly. I like it. Up next, we have one from BReed94. Let's take a look here.
This is my 2012 VStrom 1000. Amazing bike, I really love it. The thing I dislike most about it, ended up putting it down, scuffed up all this, everything else is fine. The thing I like most about it, though, is just how tall it is. It really fits my legs, like, well.
Nice. That was a cool, like, I think you mentioned in our Discord there was like an unedited kind of version, and I can appreciate that. It's just like, I'm just gonna film a one take, one shot, no edits. I think that's bold, because if I had to do that, I would look much sillier and stupider than I actually look. And I already look pretty silly, so props. All right, up next we have from Pexter24. Looks like a bit of a Honda Cruiser, maybe a Revell perhaps. Let's take a look.
Hi, this is my bike. Thing I love about it is the low seat height. Being a guy that's 5'2", it fits me just fine. And being a new rider, I can flat foot it, so that's a helpful thing. One thing I do not like about it, being a new rider, is it has no gear indicator, which makes it difficult sometimes for me trying to figure out when I'm in first, second, when I'm stopping and starting.
Yeah, that can definitely be problematic if you don't have a gear indicator on your bike, but I know you mentioned you're a new rider. Over time, you'll get like a feel for what gear you're in, and like you won't even really like think about it too much. My bikes nowadays, I think all of them right now have a gear indicator, if I'm not mistaken. I've ridden a couple that don't, and over time you just kind of get used to it. So I wouldn't say I think you'll eventually get to it. But Revell's a great choice, man. It's a good, solid bike. I think it's gonna, if you take care of it, it's gonna take care of you and probably run forever. So thanks for entering. All right, we got from Lou Magoo. Let's see his entry here.
All right, everybody. I wanted to show you my motorcycle, and I wanted to tell you that my favorite thing about it is that for the most part it's pretty well stock, and the thing that I don't like about it is that, well, I'm having to constantly fix it, because that's what happens with UJMs. But here, I'll do a sound check for you. Here, check it out. Oh wait, yeah, there's no battery. Never mind.
Yeah, I figured. I saw you going to start. I'm like, that thing's gonna start? That doesn't look like it's gonna start. That was very funny. Good little twist at the end there. I'd love to see that up and running, man. I couldn't really tell what kind of bike that is. I know you mentioned it's a UJM.
Don't lie about it.
I'm trying to tell. I really cannot tell what kind of bike that is. So if you can follow up and let us know, that would be great. All right, up next is from Skipper456. Let's take a look. It says, I need permission. That is unfortunate, Skipper. I'm so sorry, but I'm now filming the video and I can't see it. But I will follow up with you on Discord and watch it, I promise. Up next we have from LA Trello X, his Hyosung GT650, kind of a rare bike here in America. Let's take a look.
Yammie, Noob, it's your boy LA Trello X, aka Young Trello. I'm here to talk about my Hyosung GT650 and what I love and what I hate about it. Cause only really one thing I really hate about it, you know, the throttle is a little snatchy. But other than that, man, it's a great bike. It's just like the Suzuki SV650. And I love everything about this bike. You know, a lot of people don't know anything about the Hayabusa brand, but it's a good brand. You know, I've had it for about 3 months now. It's very reliable, got everything that I need on it. And you know what? I can't complain. And the greatest thing I really love about it, I got it brand new for $3,000. But let's get a quick sound check.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, I mean, you got a brand new bike for 3Gs. That is like literally untouchable. Our Suzuki SV650 was like 5,200 brand new, so you got a hell of a deal there with that. So that's pretty amazing. I would really love to ride a Hayabusa at some point, because I've never even, I don't think I've ever even seen one in person, honestly. They're kind of rare, but super cool bike, man. Thanks so much. All right, and here we go. From Lordspite himself, the best and the worst of the VFR 800. Let's take a look.
Alright, so you Discord boys know that Trevor and I really like this bike, but the major flaw that I can find in it is actually the VTEC. It creates two power bands, one non-VTEC and one VTEC. And when you want to go, having to wait sucks, because it really does chop your power. However, it does create a very interesting engine note as it transitions from 2 valves to 4. Take a listen. And that is the best and worst part about the 2014 VFR 800.
That was great. I don't really, did you mention the best part? Other than the fact that it's like, it's a VFR 800, it's the God tier bike of our Discord server. But also as a side note, that SC Project exhaust looks awesome. That looks really, really clean on that bike, and it also sounds really, really sweet. The VFR 800, as you guys might know, is a V4, so it does sound gloriously V4. And you can really tell when it hits that VTEC point, it's like, whoop-ah, you know? So that was really cool. Thanks so much, Spite. So we got this one from GalZ. Looks like in R1M, which is pretty sweet. Let's take a look here.
How's it going? This is my 2015 YZF R1M. This is the bike I took on a 6,000 plus mile trip across America from Norfolk, Virginia to, let's go with somewhere around the Grand Canyon, then up to North Dakota and back to Norfolk. Favorite thing about it is fast maneuverable. Least favorite thing are the foot pegs get really hot in the summer.
Wow, it was really cool about your least and favorite thing, but that is unbelievable. You took an R1 on a 6,000 mile road trip all the way to the Grand Canyon. You are crazy. I think if you meet any ADV long touring bro, you just be like, I'm gonna flex on you so hard right now because I did the unthinkable. So that was awesome. Huge, major props for that. That's incredible. All right, DJ Sky 96, we got his entry here. Let's take a look.
So this is my 1983 Yamaha Maxim XS400. Let's see, if we're gonna go over things I like. One, it runs, sort of, at least for now. It's supposed to look nice. Things I don't like: fork seal's blown, the brakes are older than I am. Same thing with the tires, the entire bike. The way I have my battery mounted with, you know, bungee cords and carburetors. 30 seconds is not a lot of time.
I do like how you said 30 seconds is not a lot of time, and then you had like a good like 2 seconds of buffer at the end. That was kind of ironic. Dude, hell yeah, if the bike runs, you can't ask for any more than that. As you know, I'm a big fan of bikes that, you know, just, if they work, they work, and it's like, doesn't really matter how you get there as long as, you know, it's working. So I appreciate it. I like that. I like the spirit of it, you know? All right, we got one from Dirt Brat. Let's take a look here. One of the only dirt bikes we've seen on here, and I have a bit of a, I'm on like a dirt bike kick lately, so let's take a look. Hopefully I don't get too enamored with it.
So my favorite thing about my bike is that it's learned to fly. I mean, just look at that. But my least favorite thing about my bike is that it has not yet learned to wash itself. I mean, look at this. Just absolutely filthy. I don't know why we can't get it together.
That was awesome. Man, I'm telling you guys, like, I'm watching more and more videos of dudes like on single tracks and even motocross looks a little too crazy. I might not try that. But single track stuff, man, it looks so much fun. Looks like you're having a blast out there on that KTM. That is super cool. I really hope you learn to, you know, have it wash itself. I also want my bikes to wash themselves too, but I still haven't learned that trick yet. So if you figured it out, let me know. All right, we got one from Guru. Let's take a look here.
Alright, I am Guru on the Discord, and this is my Ninja 650. I don't really have much to complain about it. It has a lot of good things that I love, but if I had to pick one thing, it's just the overall build quality for the price point. It's a very fantastic motorcycle. Love to ride it. The only thing I guess that I would complain about is that it sounds very much like a lawnmower.
Yeah, with those parallel twins from Kawasaki, especially because they don't have the 270-degree crank like the FZ07s do, they do end up getting like a little lawnmower-esque, but I mean, such a good platform, right? Like, oh my god, like the Ninja 650 like is easily one of the best kind of like all-around good street bikes and starter bikes and etc. I'd love to do I'd love to do one for our giveaway series so I could kind of experience it myself. Really, really cool bike. Thanks for the entry. And last but not least, by the hair of his tin skin teeth, I don't know what is that, whatever. We have from Harbour 88, let's take a look here.
Hey Mr. Noob, this is my 2012 Ducati Diavolo Carbon. My favorite thing about this bike with the Terminiani exhaust is the way it sounds. And I would say my least favorite thing about this bike, and something I absolutely hate, is this key. This technological terror Ducati constructed pretty much works whenever it wants to, regardless if it has a new battery or not. And half the time I end up putting in the security code to get my bike started. There you go.
First of all, big props to being a fellow Ducati boy. Biscotti's for life, all that jazz. Second of all, yeah, I don't know why bike manufacturers are going like keyless when the keys just like they work every time, and I hate to see that like these technological advances basically just make it like worse for the bikes to actually work. So I don't know, super weird. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Again, thank you so much to all the patrons who submitted videos and had some fun with us. I love seeing these because I get to like learn more about you guys, and like I feel like I'm hanging out with you, and it feels a little bit more kind of like a community, really. So I really do appreciate that and enjoy it. I'm gonna be picking a winner on our Discord server. Don't feel like I need to shout it out here on the channel, but again, if you want to join up, hit the link below, get started, join our little community on there, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.